me stay on now and forevermore.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Elusive Exclusive Book Society. You doing all right there, champ? Tim. Oh, no.
This book killed Tim.
or the intro. I made the intro. Tim didn't make the intro.
No.
Tim made something in the intro.
He made Mortal Enemies. How's it going, everyone? Welcome once again to the Elusive Exclusive Book Society. Today, if we seem out of breath, it's because we've been reading a book about the Olympics, and there was so much sport, so much running and jumping and leaping and all the things that Olympians do. We'll get into that. Foreshadowing. But before we get to that, we do have two very special guests. We have Brad from Dread Pirate Books and Sam from Barely Human.
What's up, guys?
I always forget to make the applause thing. But these two are actually, honestly, this book discussion is going to be handled by Tim, myself, and Nick, obviously, because we're the book experts. The reason why, Brad and Sam, I brought you on is because we don't really understand the whole athletic aspect of things. And so I realized you guys were probably in the best shape of anyone on BookTube. And that's really why you're here. So you guys can weigh in whenever there's like physical questions or like if we have a question about like, can they actually jump that high or, things like that. That's your guys' job.
Okay, good.
I appreciate that. I actually hurt my back at the gym today, so it's like I'm in pain doing anything but sitting in a chair. So
you guys are on high grav planets, right?
I appreciate the praise.
Right. No, that would be what, isn't that a little taboo in this book? All on Earth. So
Tim, what happened?
Sorry, I'm awake. Boo. Sorry, you said my name? What's going on?
What were you reading?
I was trying to read this issue of Frank Frazetta's Fantasy Illustrated, but I'm really, really tired. Something like sapped all the energy out of me. I don't know what's going on.
What? You're reading another Redwall?
It's a good one. It's a really good one.
Signing up for websites.
Oh my emails. Okay.
Hey, Mark Glock and Sig is here, as well as Jack. What's going on? Jack Myers, the writer, not to be confused with any other Jack Myers, ladies and gentlemen. It's not morning. Connor, get out of here. Who else is here? We got Keith. What's going on? Sotark. We got Goats.
Goatman.
We got Samuel Smith. We got Jay. Space Olympics rotted. Save it, Jay. Jeez.
He doesn't have to save it. He doesn't have to talk about it.
No, he could literally spoil the entire plot in one comment.
we gotta take this slow, guys.
Really
hello, Sephiroth. Oh, Richard, what's going on? You killed him with this one. He did it to himself.
Payback.
Yeah. This one, I don't know about you, Nick, but how do you feel going from our last episode to this one?
Man,
They were polar opposites. That's what it was. I will say it was refreshing to read a sentence that made sense and a book that had a plot.
That was nice. You
are we
know,
really going to start this conversation again?
You guys are gonna have to explain to me because I'm not I haven't seen every episode. But do you guys just pick bad books, or not to spoil my take on it?
Jake picks bad books.
What?
Okay,
I don't.
okay.
No.
Jim's
I've
taste
been
is impeccable always.
I've been responsible for picking some of the best books. The thing is, for this, I pick the same. I use the same method that I do on my own channel. I don't do any research. I just go, "Oh, this looks good." EEBS has one.
Did it look good
step.
though?
Maybe. I don't know. Olympics, Space Olympics.
What did you
Could be.
imagine it was going to be?
I thought
More
there'd be like
Olympics.
more Olympics.
Even if it was that be an exciting story to you?
Could be. You like
Yeah.
sports?
I like sports stories. Yeah. Robert E. Howard wrote some good ones, some fight stories. I was actually pretty excited going in of like, oh yeah, I haven't read a lot of specifically like athletic or sports related pulp stories. I've read a lot of like fantasy, a lot of horror, but like that subgenre of sports, I was like, this could be kind of cool. You know, nothing's like particularly broken in this book, right? Like everything works. It's just not a all the parts together. You're like, that's all it did.
It's functional, is what you're saying. It functions as a book.
Yeah, like nothing in here is broken where I'm just like, okay, this is gobbledygook.
The book is like if someone just read a lot of books and they're like, I can write a book, and then they wrote a book, and this is kind of maybe their first ever attempt, and they're not super talented. That's kind of the way that I took it.
Well,
it does say in the back of the book about the author that the reason she started writing science fiction was because her son at the time was really into science fiction, and she was like, I could do that. So
she could,
it's
I
kinda
guess.
sweet, right? Like, oh, you know, my kid likes science fiction, so I'm gonna try my hand at it. She did the Tolkien thing, right? And that's where the comparisons stop.
Or is it extremely condescending? It's like, oh, this cute genre that my son enjoys as a small child. I'll take it over.
Well, she wrote 13 books.
It's true.
Were they all science fiction? I don't know about it.
Yeah, I think so.
Were any of
I
them on
forgot to-
butterflies? It also said she was a lepidopterist,
Yeah, what does that word mean? That's not a word I'm familiar with.
a butterfly scientist.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
Hey, what's going on, Chris?
I kept
You didn't miss
waiting till-
anything. The back rooms is a better time than this book was.
It's probably true.
Ruin it for a kid. I'm gonna get him to stop reading those trashy books.
Write you something nice and wholesome about sharing and good things we want your mother to have you do. Yeah,
All right.
it kind of read like in the very beginning. It mentions that the main character Ty, who's like school age, attends space history class. Like it's one of those science fiction books where like everything, because it's set in space, you just have the same thing that you would have on Earth.
Yeah.
But the analog is to just tag space onto everything.
Right.
Space history, and like I thought that was kind of funny, and that felt like someone who maybe wasn't like passionate about science fiction or like world building so much as just like, I'm going to write something for my son and his friends to enjoy.
Are you knocking the world building in this novel?
Maybe a little. Maybe just
Here's a better question. Here's a better question, Jake. How would you how can you defend the world building? Are you trying to defend the world building in this novel?
How can I defend something that does not exist?
What about the water world?
That was kind of cool.
That was it.
It was so
She
cool.
cooked with
We
that
spent, like,
planet.
80 pages there.
All right.
Yep.
So
Yeah, by the way, folks, about 5% of this book actually takes place at the titular Space Olympics.
yeah, we get like one or two pages of the actual games.
Mm-hmm.
In summary.
Yeah.
In summary, exactly.
Oh, such a satisfying payoff. My eyes rolled out of my head.
Thoughts about the water world? Very disappointed. Yeah,
And
I wish it
Oh.
was more like Water World.
Oh gosh.
I like that movie. It was good.
I love that movie
Yeah, I don't understand why it gets so much hate.
because it's
Other than
cheesy
Kevin
as heck.
Costner.
And Dennis Hopper.
No, he's awesome.
Dennis Hopper's the best part of that movie.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is like in that role, like Dennis Hopper could play a serious character. He wasn't there. He was chewing up the scenery. It was glorious.
Yeah, he was good. Word.
All right, so let's get into this, gentlemen. Basically, this is year 2 of the Space Olympics. And Tim, you take over anytime because
Of course.
this is year 2 of the Space Olympics. And there's some trader named Winky Wink something going around the planet, and he sees this little boy, this young man who's herding sheep.
Okay,
And
hold
the
on.
way
We need to stop. We need to stop real quick.
you just don't want anyone else taking your job.
No. I'm not even going to explain any part of the story. I just want to be clear on something. How old are the characters in this book? Because
He's 17, right?
does it say that?
Is he that old?
I don't remember it ever
I
specifying.
had it in my head for some reason. He was 17. So.
Yeah, that's probably where I had him too. Right around
'Cause
16.
that's about as old as I assumed he was. But there's moments in this story where the characters act way younger than they should be, and yet it keeps describing him specifically as this man, the man from Permia, the young man throwing the discus, yada yada yada. It's like, okay, is he a young man or is he like a older teenager? Like, I don't know. For
I think
some reason,
he's a young adult.
is he?
I don't know. It's a
He
young
like
adult,
has to get his
right?
parents' permission to leave, right? And he's
Right.
he's old enough to notice the one girl character that comes on, who like has a line of dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
So like
I think-
my head was like 14.
So, why are the Olympics like kid Olympics? Do we have any idea why?
You know what?
That's my
It's
other
all
question.
children, right? It's all children. That's what I could tell.
That's my other question. Like, if this character is as young as some of the scenes would suggest, why is he competing in the Olympics?
Well, and there's the brother of
discus,
the,
though, of all events.
right, and there's the brother of the girl. I forgot his
Jarvis?
name. Yeah,
Jarvie.
but
Yeah, we
he's
haven't
like
even gotten to him yet.
he's like 10, right? How is he in
Yeah.
the Olympics? That's what I was wondering. Like I
He's
can
from the
see a
water
17-year-old.
planet. Like nobody else is from the water planet. He's obviously the best because he swims a lot. That's how you get Olympic level good at things. Is you just swim a lot.
Yes, to answer your question back there, Richard, this is a young adult book, which I did not know that this was a kid's book because it's got a Powers cover. It's by who did this? Temple, which Temple usually just does crap, but I didn't know.
You have the highest of confidence in this book moving forward, I'm sure.
So he's a shepherd boy, and there's this trader that comes to the planet, is talking with his dad, trying to make a deal about their wool or something grown up
Space
stuff.
sheep.
We're space sheep. We're not privy to that information, but he sees this boy herding the sheep, and how this boy herds the sheep is he takes rocks and he throws them over the herd, and his dog named Wolf, his space dog, will run over there and grab the rock. And when the dog grabs the rock, that sends the herd to different directions. And so he's just throwing rocks all day that his dog fetches.
On a high gravity planet.
Yes, his planet has 1.25 times the gravity of Earth. That's a very important sticking point.
Yeah. And so he's like, boy, I've never seen someone you've got what it takes to be an Olympian. What's an Olympian? And he explains to him like it's they used to, an ancient back on Earth is what they used to do. And so he starts assembling an Olympic team. Winky.
Of children.
Okay,
Children.
right, which is not weird, but like this is the first instance of this like interesting dynamic where every character either has never ever heard of the Space Olympics, or it is like the biggest thing they've traveled from like 10 planets away. And I just could, that was like the ocean planet. No one has heard of it at all. But then like when they leave that, I'm jumping ahead, but like apparently it's like the biggest day and they're all so proud of these people. I don't know. I could never get a gauge on how big the Space Olympics were in this galaxy.
But seriously, it's a similar kind of thing to like in like the newer Star Wars movies and stuff, where it's like, oh, we know who Anakin Skywalker was, and then you go to the planet next door and they're like, who are the Jedi? What's the Force? You know, it's like, what is the scale of this galaxy? Like, what is the scale of the universe that we're working with here? Again, the world building is totally shaky. So,
well, and I thought originally the author was trying to, like, back when I was expecting this to be better than it was, I thought that the author was trying to set up with the guy's name being Barnum, that it's like, oh, maybe this is like not really the Olympics, but some kind of like contrived sports entertainment circus thing, like a Barnum and Bailey type thing. And like there was going to be this bait and switch of like, oh, sure, you can go compete in the Olympics. And then it was going to turn it around and have it be not that. I kept waiting for Barnum to become the villain, and he never did.
It does kind of like, it seems like it's hinting early on in the book that there is something sinister going on with him, but that's not the case at all. There are so few twists in this book, and I felt like I was giving it way too much credit. Like you said, every time I had those kind of thoughts, I was like, oh, is this going to go somewhere? And sure enough, it wouldn't.
Like you could I feel like you could almost predict every single thing that happens in this book if you stopped after like chapter 2.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Also, okay, it's the Olympics, right? But it's not by planet. It's just by team, which is that's the antithesis of the Olympics. The point is you come together with your country.
But like everybody else had a planetary team.
Did
like,
they?
Everybody else had a planetary team. They were just the cluster.
Oh.
Like, what in the United States, like gold medal hoarding is this? Like, we'll just get all the best athletes from all the rest of the countries.
You saying you didn't like how they made their own sign by taking bits and pieces of each of their respective worlds? And when Winky was just like, and the girl athletes, the girls, they could sew it up.
Let the women sew it up.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's right before the scene where the girls make sure to get food for everyone in the cafeteria.
Right.
Yeah.
Written by a lady.
Written by a woman. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jay's right. It hints that everyone is sinister, but no, everyone is super cool in the vastness of frontier space. Not everyone.
Not everyone.
There is
not
a
everyone.
villain.
Yeah.
Anywho, so they go to, and at this point, his name is Ty, the main character's name. What's his last name? Did anybody remember?
Van? Tyrus
Van.
Ty Van is so his parents are like, go do it, make us proud, son. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So then training begins.
And his dog.
His dog.
He has to take Wolf with him.
That's important. The dog has to go with him everywhere and do everything.
Yeah,
So
because
dive underwater.
At one point we needed this book to become an episode of Lassie, right? Like at the end when we're struggling for plot contrivances. And
it
conflict,
almost did.
I literally have it written in my notes, the second to last chapter, like we're gonna end this on a Lassie episode. Like Wolf's running off, and I don't want to get too far ahead of Jake's plot.
You took
Doing a
notes.
great job.
That's impressive. I did not take notes for this.
I didn't either. It's hard to even judge it. I'm sorry. It's just a kid's book. Like, I know it doesn't make sense. Who cares? It's just for kids.
Hey,
World
kids
building.
deserve good books too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought that, but like, I feel like there are some things you can write off for something being a YA book or something like that. But I'm sure you have all read a good YA book or something, and it's like when you put it next to that, it's like this is just like a slop YA book, not like a good book that someone's going to remember when they're an adult,
Yeah.
That's the thing. I dare anyone to say that their favorite book growing up was the Space Olympics by A.M. Lightner.
No.
It was
Yeah,
Richard,
no, I
wasn't
kind
it?
of got that same sense though. It was like I wrote down that this feels like a summer camp read, both something you would bring to summer camp with you and like the plot as it happens to tie, because everything just happens to him in this book. Like he just goes from planet to planet, but it all feels like summer camp stuff, right? He goes away from home. He meets new friends. He learns survival and travel skills, and he ends his summer playing games in a tournament. Like it feels like a quintessential summer camp read, 3rd grade summer camp.
Yeah, very much so, I'd say. So he then makes new friends because they randomly pick up 2 more boys. One's a wrestler, one's a
one's a jumper, the other's a runner.
a runner. Well, who's the wrestler kid?
The wrestler doesn't come till later. He's the last one.
Spoilers.
They were already on the ship.
Yeah,
they were.
Yeah. What are they? Birdie and Verl. They were already on the ship with Wink when he came to the planet. So yeah,
They don't really have personalities.
No, not. There's not much personality going on.
Could you pick anybody in this book out of a lineup except for Winky?
Jarvie, but
Yeah,
I mean,
Jarvie. And Wolf. I could pick Wolf out.
Yeah.
It's just like Ender's Game.
Oh,
Brutal. Oh, are you guys getting commercials? I apologize. I thought I had the ads turned off.
No.
YouTube must have automatically turned them back on because they're greedy monsters. I apologize if you're getting ads in this.
Can you turn it off now?
I don't know if I can or not. I'll try. I'm gonna try to turn it off now. You guys, Tim, take the plot away while I try to. The commercials just won't stop.
This was inevitable.
No.
All right.
All right. Sorry, guys. I'll try to turn them off.
Watch, now he's going to disappear, and I'm going to be left leading the whole stream. Okay, so yeah, this coach who's also the traitor, Wink, he comes to Tide's planet, convinces him to talk his parents into letting him go to the Space Olympics to be a discus thrower. This kid's never even heard what a discus is before. His new coach just convinces him that, yeah, you're really good at throwing rocks for your dog to fetch. So clearly you'll be a great discus thrower when we get to the Olympics. You just need a little bit of training. By the way, they're on a spaceship, so I don't know how they get training done on a spaceship. But in any case, they take off. He's got the 2 other kids, the jumper and the runner. And they make a stop at this water planet. It's almost an entire ocean planet with this one little strip of land. All the cities are underwater, and they get off on this planet, and the coach is like, okay, you boys don't go wandering off because my business is going to be concluded shortly, and then we're taking off. We're getting out of here. We're going to the next stop. And sure enough, while their coach is away conducting business and trading his goods at the market, they encounter this young woman who lives in one of the underwater cities, and she swims like no one they've ever seen before. She's so good at swimming. She's the best at swimming. And she befriends Ty and the other boys. And she talks them into coming with her out on this boat with her younger brother who's piloting the boat. And so we were then introduced to her and her younger brother, Jarvie, who quickly became, for me at least, the most annoying thing in this book. I don't know if you guys agree, but
I disagree.
Really?
You like his pranks?
you
First of all, am I the only one who disagrees?
I think you might be.
Yeah, I hate that fucking kid.
There was no reason for this kid to be in the book. I'm sorry.
Correct. Here's a defense of Jarvie. Now, Jarvie is just a brat. He's a total brat, and he's just constantly playing pranks on people, like putting like poisonous space slugs in their sleeping bags.
You know,
feeding
like
them food that makes them sick. I forget some of his other. I forget his other pranks. The reason why I like Jarvie is because whenever Jarvie was on the page, something was happening.
Right, but something of absolutely no consequence at all.
But something.
But like it would be a prank or something, and nothing would happen about it except it would be like,
I know.
Jarvie rats. Like
and in
nothing.
some circumstances, the prank would like it would make for more inconsequential things that happen. Like when they go to the underwater city, because at some point they're swimming in the ocean and Ty's dog Wolf gets stung by some kind of poisonous fish. And so they have to take him to one of the underwater cities to visit the clinic. And apparently these underwater cities have a high helium concentration. And so before they go into the city, Jarvie thinks it's a great idea to remove the translators from their wetsuits. So when they go to the underwater city, they all start talking and their voices are extremely high because they're breathing in helium the whole time and no one can understand what they're saying. And so this then forces the characters to spend more time communicating with people and trying to make themselves known. Whereas his sister's like, Jarvie, what's wrong with you? Go back to the ship and get some extra communicators so that they'll understand our friends. And so then it just stretches that section on way further than it needed to be. He's absolutely useless and I hate him.
Good argument.
Wait. So, question about the city. So I had no idea what I was supposed to picture this thing as, and I ended up picturing it as like the Gungan cities in Star
That's
Wars.
what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
It's literally the Gungan city from episode 1. Yeah.
But like they would be like, oh, it's like this small corridor, but sometimes I don't understand. Yeah, I don't even remember any of the
rooms and
descriptions.
hallways, like a little dungeon.
Yeah, I don't know what that Star Wars thing is, but it's Jaws 3.
Jaws 3?
The
I don't know
underwater
Jaws.
world.
Well, yeah, I mean, either way, it implies that it's an entire city linked by these hallways underwater. And this is where we've had some of them at this point, but we get another freaking restaurant scene where they're like, oh, we have to get dressed up and go to this fine dining establishment while we wait for the doctor to finish operating on the dog. And so just for the heck of it, they get dressed up in these fancy rental suits and go to this like super fancy restaurant in this underwater city.
Isn't this a great sports book?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Your dog almost died. Why don't we go to the equivalent of whatever like Rainforest Cafe would be underwater?
Which is like, okay, why is this guy being like completely stalked too when he's on there? Because like they're like, oh, they see him on TV eating dinner. Why are they filming? Why is that on their news? Is it because they don't have many visitors or what?
I guess because they try to pass it off as, oh, this is a recording of the live entertainment from last night. But even if that's the case, why are they recording the introductions of the merchants and stuff that are trading? It makes no sense. It's literally just there so that the kids can see, oh my gosh, our boss was here recently. That means he's going to be back at the ship real soon. We need to get back to the ship.
Yes, and they're so surprised that they exclaim, "Great space," which I thought was a fantastic explanation.
It is a Hanna-Barbera.
Like Ann Lightner wanted no swears that her child would read in this science fiction book and pick up any bad habits.
This is true.
It was a slow news day in space.
They're underwater, not in space, Levi. I thought this is where I thought the book was going. Okay, I thought they're going to land on this water world. They're going to have a little Star Trek-like adventure, pick someone up, and then they're going to go to the next planet, and we're going to keep getting that same thing. And I thought, hey, that's pretty cool, and then maybe at the end there'll be the Space Olympics, whatever. I thought it was going to be more like a Star Trek adventure with all these different worlds, and then we were just on water world for like the whole middle part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they're like, and then we got these other guys. Space Olympics.
Yeah, there's like after they finally, they meet up back at the ship and the girl, I can't even remember what the girl's name is. I don't care.
Deborah.
Okay, whatever. But they introduce her and her stupid kid brother to their coach, and they're like, they can swim better than anyone else we've ever seen. And their boss is like, okay, well, let's invite them aboard. I'll take your word for it. And so now they're part of the Space Olympics as well.
Yeah, Wink's a terrible talent scout.
Yeah.
When he finds out Jarvie's 11, I have it written down in my notes. He like finds
11.
out, oh, you're 11? I'm going to join the Olympics. Like, all right, well, you'll have to work real hard.
Yep.
Okay, question about their training too. So why are they studying books and stuff? Anyone
Well,
figure that out?
No,
Probably
because
to keep up with their studies, like how actors do. Like kid actors, they still have to go study.
I thought it was like
Was
you have-
Ty doing a lot
you
of?
guys have
I
to
don't
help
know.
out with the ship. Like, I need somebody to navigate, and I need somebody to run this system. So you guys have to read these books and like.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
They had like a.
Sorry, it also has to study separately because Wink doesn't have enough books for everybody, and I just wrote down like, why can't they read together?
Well, or exercise equipment. They had like a rotation thing, like like it was like you guys are gonna clean, you guys are gonna read, and you guys are gonna run in our hamster wheel because that's the best way they could. They have a hamster wheel?
They never went
yeah.
into-
No, that's they basically describe it as a hamster wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, space hamster wheel.
Yeah.
You were going to get ready for the Olympics by running on a hamster wheel and doing plyometrics. So like at most body weight stuff, like he has zero training equipment. They're just sitting in like a shipping container, essentially. He's got all his goods going through space, and they're like Kobe Olympic athletes.
Wait, do you guys remember that? Wasn't there a section where they're like their training was just they're like, all right, everyone flex really hard, like they like didn't move at all, but they just said we're just gonna flex, right? I was like, there's got to be a better way to do this, guys.
That was
This is the Olympics.
But they're flexing in
I remember
space.
that from like the old comic book ads. You guys know like the X-ray glasses and stuff that you find like the back of comic books. One of them was this like, I don't know if it was Jack LaLanne or whatever, but it was this book of plyometrics where like you essentially like no weights, just apply resistance, and it was supposed to get you absolutely jacked. And like I'm wondering if A.M. Lightner like got a hold of some of her kids' comic books and just found that and was like, this is how we're going to do it.
Yeah. I love
Stream
it.
of consciousness writing, I could tell.
Yes.
It's the workout of the future, okay?
Yes, force feedback. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, we mentioned that earlier. Here's the other thing that really disappointed me. We do technically get aliens later on in the story. One alien. We get one alien later on in the story. But when I saw Space Olympics, my first thought was, okay, it'll be like a cool story about all these different people from different planets, and they're all going to be different aliens and stuff competing in the Space Olympics. No, it's all humans. It's all humans.
There was an alien who was like, I want to do that too. I can run. And Ty was like, it's not fair. You're right.
That was cool.
And now we'll do nothing about it for the rest of the book.
Exactly.
We won't mention it again.
Yep.
There's space racism, but who really cares?
There's space racism, but we have gold medals to win. Dang it.
Oh my gosh. So where are we, Tim?
So we leave the water planet. They pick up just a bunch of random other people from other planets. We got some more long distance runners. We got some gymnasts. We got the wrestler guy. We got three brothers whose names I don't remember, but I don't care. It's like Perry,
They
Carrie,
rhyme or
and
something.
Larry.
Yeah.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Yeah, we'll just go with that.
Ed, and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I don't even remember what they do. It's not important because we get to the Olympic planets. They keep calling it the pleasure planet because that's where everyone goes for recreation and entertainment and everything. And so that's where the Olympic Stadium is. And
it just has a temperate climate. That's it. Yeah, there's nothing pleasurable. Just nice weather.
Yeah, and then so here we get another thing that never gets brought up again. Before they even land on the planet, Wink tells all the kids, all right, now listen, we're here to compete in the Olympics. You're going to see a bunch of crazy, fancy stuff while you're down there. You can wait until after you've won fame and glory to go shopping and get a bunch of souvenirs and cool stuff.
Meet ladies.
And meet ladies and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry about it right now. You're here to compete, focus on your training, focus on the sports. And that goes nowhere.
Yeah, there's no. Well, yeah, jumping ahead, there's that. I mean, they don't reap the benefits of succeeding, I guess you could say.
No, but there's never a moment where like the characters are tempted by like material gain or anything.
No.
There's no moment where, you know, they're walking through some flashy space bazaar and see like, you know, a store full of like fancy clothing or trinkets or anything. There's nothing like that. And
There was no steroid merchants in the Olympic Village.
Yeah, there's all that stuff going on, and she even takes like a page to describe like all these people walking around in like fancy get-ups, and like for some reason the guys are wearing swords and daggers.
Yeah.
Like ceremonial swords and daggers.
And you think that it was kind of like the Hunger Games, but like lame?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you implying
Space Vegas?
Are you implying that A.M. Lightner's The Space Olympics inspired the Hunger Games, Nick?
Yes.
No, that'd be Battle Royal.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But yeah, so then they finally get to the Olympic Stadium. They're all squared away, start their training. And that's when they Ty meets the one alien whose name I also don't remember, and he's like
Vort.
Yes. Yes, something Vort. But
Endian Vort.
Endian Vort. Right. So, and they have this little conversation while Ty is training. He's like, by the way, my people, we live up in the hills after you humans came here to our planet. We don't really associate that much. We'd like to compete in the Olympics, but you know what? They say it's unfair. So, and Ty's like, well, that's not nice. And they don't bring it up ever again.
All right. I read that and I'm like, that kind of makes sense. Like, I think maybe that's a hot take, but like, I don't think that would be fair. Like, these people are like, that would be like, they don't have like, I don't know, like we don't have like animals competing against humans. Like, they're completely different. Like, I don't know, makeup.
Cowards.
Yeah,
but then you could also say that the people on Waterworld wouldn't be allowed to be in the swimming competition.
Maybe. I think this is a flawed competition.
There's so many plot holes in this book is the thing.
Did you notice that as well? Like, Ty has to stand further back when he throws because he's from a high gravity planet, right? Mm-hmm. But like, there's never any mention of the swimmers having to start further away.
That's a good point.
and also, aliens can't compete because they would be like, that's the reason they give for their exclusion is like, oh, it's not fair. It's supposed to be a human competition. But like, you've got all of these high grav, low grav, like all these other things built in. It made no sense that there couldn't have been the interesting part of like, let's have an 8-armed alien wrestler and see how that.
Oh yeah, that would have been. That's what I thought. I thought it was going to be different races. It would have been cool.
It would have been so stupid, and it wouldn't have made any sense, like as far as like the rules and whatnot. But it would have been cool.
It already didn't make sense, so
yeah,
let's make it cool, right?
Exactly.
There were just these little throwaway lines that to give you hints of like all of the alien life, but all the alien life up close is just humans with like maybe scales.
It was like when there's like a Star Wars doesn't want to like spend budget on like CGI, so they can't like render the aliens in. That was like this, but it was a book, so they have like no excuse for it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Which is like the perfect medium. It's unlimited special effects budget.
Exactly.
It's just words, Like there's mention as they get off of the ship and they finally get that primo parking spot. And there's just a throwaway line of one of the rich noble people wondering where their pet dragon pussy was. And I was assuming that meant like a cat.
Right.
But like, it was just a throwaway line. And I had such whiplash reading across the page that they said that.
No green cat.
That's true. I forgot about that. It's amazing.
I wish.
It was enough for me to make a note of it.
No green cat ladies, unfortunately.
Yeah, that would have elevated it for sure.
Mm. But so what happened? What the heck happens after that? Oh my gosh. Okay, so then the kids are still training. And while Ty is training, he's like, they keep reminding him that he's going up against like this champion discus thrower from Arcadia. I'm pretty like the planet that they're on. So. Yeah, and they keep mentioning like there's a lot of betting going on at the Olympics, so there's a lot of money riding on this returning champion. And at one point, he is essentially he's sought out by this this guy who's like dressed in all these fancy clothes, and he approaches Devra and what's his name? Freaking
Prankster
Jarvie, thank you. He approaches Devra and Jarvie and is like, "Hey guys, I see that you're a bunch of Olympic competitors, and I wanted to know if I could get closer to your buddy Ty. I hear he's a really great discus thrower." And so he ends up talking. And here's the thing: every time something sketchy happens, the characters just go along with it. These two kids have never met this guy before in their lives, but they just follow him to the seafood restaurant where he pumps them full of these things called swams, which are apparently sweet clams. And Jarvie eats so many of them that he gets sick.
He gets space food poisoning.
To the point where he has to miss the Olympic Games, at which point I'm screaming at the book, why did he even come along in the first place?
Yeah, it felt like an escort mission in video games where it was like, this kid's along for no reason, just to be sad.
That's the thing. He's just sad for the rest of the book. He's just depressed for the rest of the book. Oh, my stomach hurts. I'm going to miss the games. Oh, I missed the opening ceremony. Oh, my sister already won a gold medal. I wasn't even there.
Trick children.
But
that last comment, that's what the reason was.
What?
They were on a special diet, and they wanted to go eat seafood. They're from the water planet. And this guy's like, hey, you guys want to go to the seafood restaurant?
I understand the reason. I kind of understand the reason it happened. I'm just saying there is no reason for Jarvie to be there if he doesn't end up competing in the Olympics in the first place. But
comic relief, Tim.
There are so many times.
It absolutely is. This comment right here, the whole book's a PSA from a mom to her kids.
Because there's so many times, at least 3 times, maybe 4. It might be 4. Let me know, guys, where somebody says, hey, kids, come with me. I'm going to feed you this. And they go, okay, come with me. I'm going to show you this. Okay. Even at the very end, it happens. Okay, I'll follow you.
Yes, but the thing is that every other time, for some reason, it wasn't Sinister. This is the one guy on the whole planet who had, like, villainous intentions for these kids.
Never trust anyone.
It's also like the opposite too. Like it's like a PSA to parents, because I don't have any children, but like the amount of parents in this book that just let their kids, like even Ty at the beginning, this guy has known this person for like 1 minute and they let him go off on this. He goes off with this random man. Same with like the parents of Jarvie and his sister. Like we never see him. They're like, he's a businessman. Yeah. He's a really busy businessman guy. So
he won't even notice if we're gone.
No, he won't notice when we're gone for weeks. So there's not like the best, role models.
Yes.
Yeah, but also an Olympic talent scout, kind of. A really bad one.
Kind of.
And
he's barely an Olympic talent scout. But this guy who gives Jarvie the sweet clams and gives him food poisoning, he also he has a conversation with Ty and he's like, hey buddy, I've got a lot of money riding on the previous champion. How about you throw the match for me? And Ty's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And he gets all angry. And so that like messes with his head for a while. And then it goes on in like the space of 2.5 paragraphs. It explains to us that aside from Devra, pretty much everyone else on the team is stinking it up in the competition. They're not winning any awards. They're just, they're the one kid gets the one kid from whatever planet that was like the jumper or whatever. He doesn't even qualify for like the semifinals. It's
they get trashed. Devra gets gold, and she wouldn't even made it look easy, of course. Yeah. The rest of them just get trashed, and so then the last one is Ty, and he's throwing. And you're right. I thought there's going to be a lot of buildup. I thought there was going to be more drawn out. No, it's literally the whole discus thing. The whole point of this is a page.
Yep.
2 pages maybe. And yes, he breaks the record and throws it further than anyone and wins gold.
But
wait, what do they win? It's like a
starburst thing.
Starburst.
Yeah, starburst.
Mm-hmm.
Some candy.
It's just one starburst. One yellow starburst, which is the worst starburst.
Take that back.
I actually like the yellow ones.
That's what I thought, Deb. I thought this was like, at first I thought it was just a regular YA book, and then I was like, you know what? This might be even younger than that.
Which is weird because, like we keep pointing out, it implies several times that these characters are like actual young adults. Like,
yeah, but I think that's when they write those little books for those little kids, don't they make the ages a little bit older?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
but...
show your book, show your cover there, Nick. Yeah, that boy's he's 12 years old.
But yeah, when you write like kids books, it like plays it up a little bit so that like the kids, like, you know, you have something to like aspire to. Like the 10-year-old reader wants to be like the 14-year-old character, kind of like Narnia, you know. I could see it.
Yeah, that's fair. But oh gosh, so he does beat the record, he does win the gold, and then while they're in the locker room and everybody's interviewing him and everything, some judges pull him aside and are like, by the way, we had a tip-off that you actually weren't born on the planet you said you were. He's like, well, that's true. I'm not, but it's my home planet. I grew up there. They're like, well, according to our information, you were born on this planet, which has 1.4 times Earth's gravity. And he's like, okay, well, yeah, but I barely remember it. I was a little baby when I lived on that planet. They're like, oh, it doesn't matter. You know,
yeah,
it could have somehow contributed to you know, you throwing it further than our champion. So we're gonna have to take that medal back. And he's just absolutely destroyed by this turn of events.
Mm-hmm. They strip him of his medals.
Stalks off outside, vanishes from his friends. They have no idea where he's gone.
Runs away.
Yep.
I want to see this adapted by Adam Sandler.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to say Adam Sandler's just a little too old to play this main character.
Yeah,
no, but if he directed it, he would make it good.
It's possible, yeah.
Be good. That guy knows how to make very average comedies that you somehow remember for years.
Oh, so you're saying in being an average comedy, it would be like 100% faithful to the source material as a totally average book.
It's all this book deserves.
Yeah.
More important is the Jarvie casting, I think.
Roy Schneider.
I shouldn't have had all those swams.
Yeah.
You got Jaws on the brain, dude.
I know I do. I got Roy Schneider. Not Roy Schneider. Rob Schneider.
I knew who you meant. Yeah.
Although Roy Schneider in Jaws 2 is acting like could have been played by Rob Schneider because that movie friggin' sucks.
He didn't want to be there, and it doesn't suck.
Obviously. Fight me.
They're all good.
They're all good, he says.
So then Ty goes walking on the beach, all sad and upset. And then the alien guy comes back and's like, hey, come away with me, little boy, and let's get some food. Okay.
He said, that was messed up, man. I saw what they did to you.
Yeah. And so then they take him away and they go to I'm a little fuzzy at this part. And I read this today. They go up to an observatory.
Yes.
Where there's some scientists.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think they're going.
Tim. Go ahead, Sam.
No, you got it, Tim.
I was just gonna say he takes him. First he takes him to an underground restaurant. Don't know why the restaurant's underground, but it is. They get some food there, and he's like, well, it's too late to go back to the Olympic Village right now, so why don't you follow me up to this observatory in the mountains? And so they have to take a tram car up to the mountains. While they're up there, they can see that this ominous-looking storm is gathering over the Olympic Village. Foreshadowing. They make it to the top, and as soon as they make it to the top, the tram car dies. And they're like, oh, man, power's out. Wonder what's causing that. And so they go to the observatory, which is where this alien guy, Vort, works, apparently. And as soon as he steps in, one of his coworkers is like, Vort, I'm so glad you're here. You have to help us out with everything. There's a freaking meteor colliding with the planet in a few hours.
Wait, no. You gotta.
By the way, there's like 8 pages left.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, no. I seem to remember like they're walking by it, and they're like, "Hey, do you guys know anything about computers?"
Oh, right.
And they're like,
and
they're like,
I work on a spaceship. They're like, "Oh, that's good enough."
Great, get in here.
We'll take it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, this book definitely predates Stranger Danger. There is so much of like I literally have written in my notes for chapter 12. Ty's all upset. Ty, well, I lost. I might as well go get trafficked. Because that's what he does. He just walks out on the beach and goes with the first stranger that says, come with me. And nothing happens again.
Oh my goodness. So a meteor's gonna crash on this planet.
Yep.
But they're stuck up. He's stuck up in this tower now because the elevator won't work or whatever.
Yeah.
And they can't contact anybody. But luckily they're like, it's gonna be okay because we just found out that first then we jump back to his friends.
Yeah, but nothing happens because they're just looking for him and that's it.
Well, that's the Lassie part when they're like,
Oh,
Wolfie, go find Ty. So in this entire planet, Wolfie's like, hur, 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 and leads them.
Not only that, the wolf follows his trail in the rain across an entire planet up into the mountains.
I seem to remember also that the Wink, he's completely unbothered by him being lost. I remember him being, they're like, look, Ty, we don't know where Ty is. He's like, relax, he just does not care.
He's just upset that he lost. It's,
give him some space. Yeah.
He'll be back in a few days.
Right.
It's terrible.
More than Pip. Oh no, my barking cracked up your wife. So then they're then we go back after we'll find him. We'll go looking for him. Then they zip back and the camera pans back to the mountain with Ty, and the scientist is like, "Hey, good news, everybody! The meteorite struck, but not to worry. It just hit the ocean. So I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna lay down for a while. It's gonna feel good." And then Ty goes, "Wait a minute. If it hit the ocean, will that make a wave?"
Tidal
Dun, dun, dun!
And indeed, yes, it does. That's exactly what he learns as soon as he wakes up the next morning.
You could tell the author thought she did it with that. She thought she had such a good surprise reveal.
The readers think they're safe now.
If you're 10 years old, it probably blew your mind.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe that's fair. No, because every 10-year-old on planet Earth has thrown rocks into ponds, bigger and bigger rocks, and they know what splashes are. They've seen the fat guy jump into the pool and do a cannonball and laugh. So I think even the 10-year-olds are like, what about the tsunami?
And it's going to wipe out they say it's going to wipe out the
planet.
The planet. It's going to wipe out the
whole planet.
The whole pleasure city, the stadium and everything.
Yep.
Everyone dead.
Yeah, they
it's
need to
evacuate all those people who took your gold medal, but you've still got to do the right thing, Ty.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're okay. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jake.
Spoilers.
No, you take it. You take it.
So this was the one part in the book, and I saw it coming a mile away, but this was the one part in the book where I was like, "Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me!" So they make a point of telling you before they cut back to Ty when his friends are looking for him. They see that the bridge is out. The bridge up to the mountains is out. The storm destroyed it the night before. And they can see a figure in the distance waving to them that looks exactly like Ty, and his dog is barking and going crazy. And so at this point, we learn that Ty has been given a note to give to the police to tell everyone what's going on and how to evacuate the city. But he needs to get it across the chasm. And so
But Tim, how can this rock get across this giant chasm? I don't understand.
If only there was some kind of heavy object that some very strong person who grew up on a planet with 1.25 times Earth's gravity could toss across this chasm. Oh, wait!
No, Tim, this chasm is too far across. You'd have to have someone with Olympic level strength to throw it all the way across.
Impossible. It's 2 feet longer than the record.
Yeah.
There's
We
no way
measured
it's
it
being
to
broken.
make sure.
Pole vault across.
Oh my gosh, that would be incredible if it builds up this whole thing and he ends up just pole vaulting across.
He gets a different
You
gold.
When he threw this, let me know, gentlemen. Am I the only one that when he goes, winds back and goes to throw it? This is the most. To be fair, Lightner poured herself into this scene. He took steps and was run. Was the Olympic theme playing in your guys' head when he threw it? Because it was with mine.
I had Chariots of Fire. The
Chariots
dun, 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 dun.
Oh goodness.
No, I think I was just
Yes,
like, how many
Schaefer, it
pages
was
left?
very much a
5?
Rudolph situation.
Yes.
It really did. It felt like here's the only way we're going to save Christmas. I mean, the Olympic Village is.
Exactly. I need one special little reindeer. I mean, Olympian. There we go. Eye of the tiger. That would have done it.
Yep. And so, yeah, it gets across, and then he gets his gold medal at the end.
Because the
Starburst.
the gold
Starburst,
starburst.
yeah.
Because the guy who was holding the previous record was just such a swell dude, and he's like, you know what? I can't take the medal from someone who literally saved the planet. And then
The
it
rules
ends.
don't matter now.
No.
He gained morals by the end. That's a character arc right there.
Mm-hmm. And that's how it ends. It literally ends with Ty getting his medal back. And
There are
then
no
I assume it
negative
freeze frames on
consequences.
him being carried by his friends and smiling at the camera.
Freeze
Right,
frame.
and then the black circle comes in,
Yep.
and ends it.
Yep.
Is
In
a
the
record-
epilogue too, which is
Mm-hmm.
Cue the totally out of place 90s pop synth while the credits roll.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's a record that will stand for a very long time, his coach said. Now quit gabbing and let's get loaded. We'll blast in the morning. And there's a banquet in the city tonight where you're supposed to be the star attraction.
Nintendo ending.
Yeah, really surprised.
Congratulations.
Only a keen lepidologist could craft a blood like oh. Wow,
We
this-
might as well have.
He was a butterfly scientist. The butterflies played a huge role. I was half expecting a butterfly kaiju at some point.
Oh, that'd been awesome if Mothra shows up.
Mothra is competing in the Olympics. That'd been amazing.
And then being
No fear
taken
on those
to-
hurdles. She has wings.
Wow. So, yeah, I thought that too, Richard. I was like, what does she mean by get loaded? Or what's he mean?
Apparently, the 70s were a more innocent time. We'll just send our kids off with strangers to get loaded.
Yeah.
Is this
And
from the
blast in the
70s?
Yeah. No, 67.
Yeah,
Or maybe it's
1967.
69.
67.
There's space races. Oh, man. So, gentlemen, what are some thoughts about this? What does this leave you with? What's going on in your mind?
Oh, it
The
certainly
first
was.
thing that went through my mind after finishing this book was, man, I've got to start reading Nif the Lean by Michael Shea, because I've heard so many good things about this book. I'm about 43 pages in. Great stuff. I'm enjoying every single second of it. That's what I was thinking.
you didn't pick up another AM Lightner book.
I did not. Believe it or not, I wasn't feeling too inspired. But you know what? I'm sure she wrote some good stuff.
Hmm.
Good.
That's good, Keith.
Yeah,
Oh, that reminds me. I like when they're asking where Ty is. Well, let me see. I got to get the quote. They're like, yeah, like, do you guys know where this guy is? There's another athlete. He's tall and he's really depressed. He looks really depressed. What does that look like? Sort of depressed? I think that's what it was.
It was everybody who lost.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of sad people. They're like, you,
Everyone but the
I thought
victors,
you're
I
my
guess.
friend.
Oh, okay. So in the beginning, this is another funny, like, you could tell the author was just stream of consciousing her way through this. In the beginning, when they're on the water planet and they're meeting Deborah and Jarvie, Deborah's like, come out on my space water submarine boat thing. And they all have to swim out there because it can't get close to the land for whatever reason. She makes all of the guys dive under the water and swim, and it's like a really big deal that they make it all the way under the ship to get into the airlock. Like, they almost drown. It's like this contrived stakes. They finally get in, they're breathing. He's like, oh no. Ty's like, oh no, Wolf's out there still. And she's like, oh, that's no problem. And the boat just rotates sideways so that the hatch can let the dog in. I'm like, why didn't you let everybody else in now?
The sideways one is for the dogs, not the humans.
What are some of the cool space sports you wish were in this book?
Gosh.
I just wish they had let aliens compete. That would have made this book 10 times more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
You could have had so many cool, like how Nick was saying, you go planet to planet and just get the most like elite alien species, like champion of every race, to go be in this competition. That would have been cool.
That actually would have been cool, even if it was just like standard Olympic, like the same Olympic games that we have. But yeah, just completely bizarre aliens doing each one. That'd be super cool.
Well, that's the thing, though, because when we started this, I was like, okay, part of me was like, okay, it's a young adult novel, so maybe we can get a little zanier, we can get a little wackier, we can push the boundaries. Not everything has to make sense, but it's so bureaucratic in like how it sticks to normalcy almost. Like, the most outlandish thing in this book is the fact that, you know, these characters grew up on an all-water planet or a planet with heavier gravity, so they're slightly more skilled than other people at certain sports. That's as far-fetched as it gets.
It was very like, this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. That was also what I felt like the prose was this whole time. Yeah, and I was like, I know I said this earlier kind of, but it's like, I learned like halfway through this is a YA book. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. But also, it definitely doesn't make sense. That's not every YA book. Like, that was, I don't know, interesting.
Yeah. It kind of sucks.
Just a little. Just a little.
It kind of sucks. Is that your official rating, Jake?
That's my official rating. It kind of sucks because here's the thing. I'm okay with... She could have made... You could take all these story beats and not touch them, and we could have a vastly different feel towards this if she didn't explain anything. Like I said, the world building was nothing. There's a water planet. That's it. Can you guys tell me what it looks like? What are some... We see one creature. That was kind of cool.
Blue.
She describes nothing. Most of the plot is driven by dialogue, and very uninteresting dialogue. Like I said, every character seems like cardboard cutouts of each other, and except for Jarvie.
How many snatches out of 10 Banders?
Oh, Bandersnatch is a way better time than this.
The creativity was wonderful too. That the name of the water planet. Ocean.
Oh, gosh.
Oceanos, yeah.
So
brilliant.
Dumb. The dog's name is Wolf. The water planet is named Oceanos.
Never mind. Star Fox has better planet naming. I just got that yesterday. I've been playing through it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's such a fun game. But yeah, those planets, some of them are a little, on the nose. Aquas and Meteo, the asteroid belt. This was like right up there with those.
The garden planet's called Arcadia. Do you get it, folks? Do you get it? Oh,
they're 10-year-olds, Tim. I can't hate on it. I can't. It's
that's
10,
fair.
It's for 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
This is probably the last time I read a book like this was when I was 10. Like, I don't read kids' books. So what did you even say? I don't know. I don't have kids. I'm never around kids stuff.
But see, I am, and I do, usually not on purpose, read it on purpose. But like, it can
As
still.
opposed to me, I choose to read kids' books all the time.
The thing is, we probably read the same amount. The thing is, like, they can still be interesting. They can still be good. They can still be well written, and kids can dig them.
So I feel like the other thing that's always indicative of a story, like a young person's book, is like there's some sort of very trite, but at least like existent, like moral, like I don't know, something you can take out of the book. Was there anything?
For doing the right thing.
I guess. Oh, for not cheating. That's
Just
for not
was
throwing it.
honorable. Yeah.
DraftKings
suppose,
was
yeah.
the real villain.
DraftKings, that's right.
He got that right.
It was gambling all along.
I'm up for adoption.
It's not smut, it's sleaze.
There's difference.
Don't get him started.
We've been over this.
I'm still waiting for our Cherry Delight. When are we going to do Cherry Delight for Eebs?
They're too expensive. The Hobbit is a kid's book.
It is.
The Hobbit's kids book, but it's really good.
For the Space Olympics, I paid $9 for my copy on eBay, and I feel like that was too expensive.
Mine was
don't get me started on how much I spent.
Did you
I
find yours
bought
later?
Tim's.
too?
What are you talking about, Tim? I bought yours. And
Yeah,
shipped
but-
it to you.
Yeah, but then
Listen.
remember, because you sent it to me because the one that I bought said it was going to be coming on the 29th. It didn't for some reason. It came much earlier, but it still came in the mail, and it was too late for me to cancel my order.
If you don't win, you can.
Yeah, that was the moral. If you don't win,
Yeah.
you can still win.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
The important thing is saving a planet from a tidal wave, not this silly starbursts.
And screw the alien, screw the native inhabitants of this planet who really want to take part in these Olympics, but you know what? It's humans only. So
They were so
Yeah.
sweet. He was like, we know that you humans kind of came and kind of pushed us out of our planet, and now we're like living in the mountains, but like we don't mind sharing. It's cool. What are you guys doing over there? You playing games? That looks fun. You can't play with us. Okay.
He's like Kif from Futurama. Like, not now, Kif. Oh, dear.
oh dear.
We're frequently
Oh,
Yeah.
I also really like, there were just some fun words, like Dragon Pussy aside. In chapter 2, the ship's speaker, Barnum calls it a hooter, which I thought was just kind of funny. Like, go yell into the hooter, let them know we're here kind of thing. That was a good one. There was a couple others where I was like, I don't know if this is like slang that I'm not privy to, or if this is just Lightner making stuff up, like attempts at world building.
I believe there was I can't say this, like I can't say which page it was on, but I could swear there was a moment where the kids were just hanging out around the ship doing nothing, and Wink tells them, "All right, kids, let's stop fagging around." And I was like, "Hold on a second, what?"
Yeah. No, so
Look
that's a Southern thing. That's in Huck Finn as well.
Is
I
it?
taught that
Oh,
in
okay,
English
of
class. It means like no, he says he's all fagged out, which is like that's an old Southern way of saying like you're all tired out. I have to
Okay.
explain it every year to my students because I'm like, guys, we're gonna read a word. Well, no, I'm not gonna read a word because you guys might have your phones out and clip something.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have the audiobook read this word, and then we're going to talk about what it means. Let's see if you can understand context here. It means tired.
It had the great attribute that you see in all really well edited books. That was, oh, can you see me? Yeah. Where I noticed they just, how like some authors they'll be like, I just remembered that word. That's an awesome word, and then they'll use it every page for like a couple pages.
Yeah.
So they had one I wrote down, consternation,
Yep.
3 times in 3 pages. I thought that was just brilliant.
Yep. But staying on a recorded live stream, though, that's true. Blackmail.
Uh-oh. Hopefully that doesn't end up in one of Jake's reviews.
So
What do you mean?
I gotta put,
We forgot to have them sign the waiver, Jake. Dang nabbit.
do you guys remember how they actually saved everyone from the tidal wave? Because I know they got the message across, but I feel like it kind of just cut to black. Maybe they said they evacuated or something. I can't actually remember.
Evacuated. I'm trying to see. Here's the epilogue. Let me see if it says.
Because what's his name? Winky was upset because he had to drop off some of his cargo to make room.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. He and all the other merchant ships cleared out their cargo holds so they could hold people and get off of the planet while the tidal wave.
The real heroes. Yeah.
Yep.
So was Winky? If this was a film, is Winky played by Woody Harrelson or Billy Bob Thornton?
Oh, Billy Bob, 100%.
John Lovitz.
John Lovitz. That'd be great.
I mean, he's the character from A League of Their Own, right?
That's true.
You're right. He 100% is.
Hmm.
Oh, funny. Wow. Any final? I can't believe we talked about this thing for this long. There's nothing here, you guys.
We honestly, like, we've probably got the word count of the whole book in word form talked about in this stream.
For real. And I guarantee you, this is the most anyone has ever thought or talked about this book since it came out in 1967.
Yeah.
Was it came out in the 60s? I thought it was 70s.
1967, my copy says.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, the Tempo Books edition is 72. That's what I'm looking at.
Mm. Oh, boy.
Let's see. And was anyone surprised that the scientist at the end was named Dr. Hubble?
Oh, that's right.
Or that he was a human? Like, you had these, like, I thought it was going to be maybe a little connection back of, like, oh, the aliens really are, like, magnanimous and serving the good of the planet by, you know, saving everybody, even though they're, you know, forced off to live in the hills. But no, immediately Indian Vort, and then it's a human guy.
Yeah.
Looks like three.
Oh,
three. No. Just three, because the hardcover was released twice in. Wait. Looks like it was reduced in price at $67. So just two editions.
Mm. Please tell me you're not honestly thinking of buying one, Richard.
Please don't.
Tim
buy
has an
one.
extra copy.
Goodreads says
That's
there's
true.
a
I do have an
hardcover out
extra.
there.
You know what, Richard? I'll have an extra copy at Pope Fest if you want one.
She did. She wrote 13 science fiction novels that I know of. And it says on the back she also wrote some, what did it say here? Published a number of articles on butterflies and animals.
Mm.
She should have put some of that in here.
Yeah, I can't say this for sure, but when I looked her up originally, when I was getting my copy, a bunch of like different like Christian prayer books and stuff kept coming up. It was under a different byline, so I was like, okay, is this a pen name of hers? But like I kept seeing them attached to the name A.M. Lightner. So I want to say she was also like a Christian fiction or like Christian help book author as well, which also makes sense.
Checks out. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the moral lessons.
Yeah.
What's weird is it got a reprinting with a cover for adults.
I know.
Yeah, the Richard Powers. What
Richard
the heck?
freaking Powers.
And it's a Richard Powers cover that I like.
Well, this is him in the 60s before he got super experimental. You know what's funny though? You know what's funny? This is going to be a whole tangent we're going to go off on, or I'm going to go off on at least. So, you know how people sometimes ask at what point in society did we agree that we shouldn't shorten the name Richard to Dick? I would say that it's got to be around the mid 60s, because at this point, Richard Powers is being credited as Richard Powers. In every book that I've seen of his before the early 60s, he's credited as Dick Powers. And I love that.
How dare he let go of such a powerful name?
I know.
Tim, I used that joke in one of my review videos.
Oh.
So, speaking of covers, I don't know if you guys are like Reddit people, but I actually had seen this book before, because I don't know if you guys are on like r/bad sci-fi covers, but I'll always get stuff on there. And this made it. Sometimes there'll be something that's posted on cool sci-fi covers that gets reposted to bad sci-fi covers, and this was one of them. And So maybe a bit of a contentious cover. It's the one with, I think that it's the one with the blue background, but I just found it. It's
This one?
interesting cover. Yeah, that one. I don't know. There's definitely
There's all
a
the
look of
characters,
constipation or something.
Oh, we do have.
Oh,
the
is that
character-
Jarvie? Canonical?
Oh my gosh, look at him.
Look
He's
at
even
that.
gesturing for the camera.
I think that's Wink.
What a
and the
cut
two
up.
friends from the beginning.
Oh my goodness.
Every single person, too. White. So
And look at those
I noticed that
shoes.
was the-
Look at his space shoes.
That's what they were in the Olympics.
Yeah,
His
Olympian
space
slippers.
loafers.
Haven't you heard of those Olympian slippers?
Heath, there.
Oh,
What's flaming
You
in
guys
the...
should-
Oh, the Olympic torch.
Yeah, I was about to say it looks like a water tower that's on fire.
Yeah.
somehow. It's
Watch out, guys.
Space.
you guys should go on Goodreads as well and look up Stardog by A.M. Lightner. That covers, this. I didn't notice
Hold
it at
on.
first, but this dog he's staring into my soul.
Hold
A little
on,
bit.
I'm looking it up.
The black one. The black.
Yeah,
That's
the
Wolf.
Stardog
Oh my
Oh,
gosh. Let
there.
me see if I can bring that up here and
Artists doing front-facing animals with snouts is always hit or miss, especially
really
in
is.
this realm. And this is, I think we can safely say, a miss.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh man. It
There's
even looks
the
like he's
eyes.
smiling. He's grinning maniacally at the camera. Oh no.
hold on.
Hold on, let me zoom in.
Oh gosh.
There he is.
Terrifying.
Star dog.
Oh boy.
Oh, now my dog's going crazy. What the heck?
Speaking of dogs, yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. Every time I start to think I'm going to pick something that like I know is good. That's my sleep paralysis demon. I'm going to pick something that like maybe it's a little more well done. Maybe I've heard is good, but then I'm always like, this looks fun though. And it never is.
Stop going by that instinct, Jake.
I'm not taking advice from you, Tim, after what you put us through last episode
Gosh, people have recommended that book to me so many times.
because they hate you.
Oh.
All right, out of curiosity, I Googled what the youngest age was for an Olympic competitor. And there are people that have competed that have been 12, 11, 15, 16, 10 years old.
Wow.
Surely that's got to be like in like ancient Greece, though, right? Not like
There
now.
was, let's see.
There was like a scandal where there were like gymnasts that were like underage or something. I remember
Yeah.
that from like a.
There was, there's in 12-year-olds in 2020, the 2020 games, 11 years old in the 1968 Olympics.
Jeez.
Today, the minimum age is 15.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
There still should have been more aliens. That's all I'm saying.
Or more scandal. Like, I don't know. I always think scandal when I hear about the Olympics, whether cheating or other
Gambling.
stuff. Gambling, or the guy that just got 1,200 life sentences, whether Nader. Like, I'm always like, something.
You wanted someone to pull Ty aside and say, "You watch yourself. I've got the death sentence on 12 systems."
Oh, how great would that have been? If just something happened.
Yeah, if Wink had ended up being like anybody, good guy or bad guy, I would have taken Obi-Wan as well. I kept waiting for him to turn into a Snidely Whiplash villain or like, the child stealer from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but
Something.
I would have taken Obi-Wan too.
Oh, not enough loincloths for Tim.
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to even.
Yeah, something should have happened. I don't know. It's lame.
Well, that's the thing. Like, again, there are so few twists and turns in this book. When they meet that girl Devra on the water planet, and she's like, "Oh, just come hang out with me and my brother on our floating submarine thing, whatever." it's like, okay, is she luring them into some kind of trap? They even say it, like Ty's inner monologue is even like, is she leading us into some kind of trap? Are we gonna get stuck here on this planet? Is Wink gonna leave without us? Like, what's going on here? And just it turns into a big nothing. There's no twist. There's no real peril. It's
the dog almost died.
Okay, no, the dog does almost die, but still.
I feel like that's like, I don't like books like that, but I swear some people read books for that. You know, like it's like comfort reads, right? It's like, I want to know exactly what's happening next, and I like to see, like, be satisfied that it's happens exactly as, I don't know, like I feel like even some like modern pop mystery novels and stuff, I don't know. Not for me though.
So you're saying there's an audience for this type of novel where just
apparently, I mean, they got published.
This would be something you could knock out as a kid in like a day over the summer for like your summer reading program.
Right.
Like, bam, one off the list. You know, like you can say it's quick at least.
Yeah. Never.
Because inevitably he'd land on his own story, and then it's just an hour and a half of Jake reading his own story.
The Jake Show.
Yeah. Which he's already done on his channel, so.
Criticism gets real. Watch we roll it and we get your cartoon, Richard. It's like, oh, nice. We're not going to be here for 2 hours.
Nice 5-minute stream.
Yeah. Ooh, shots fired.
No twist.
You're just baiting me, Goblin, because I know that. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
Tim says, taking the bait.
If it's that bad, quit making it sound so fun, guys. Are we making it sound fun?
We're making it sound fun to entertain ourselves because it's really not. I don't know if I said it already, but every time I opened this book, I was falling asleep. That little introduction that I had at the beginning was not too far-fetched. I was dozing off every time I cracked open the Space Olympics.
I read it first, and when I messaged them, I was like, you can watch TV while you're reading this.
Second screen book.
Yeah, there we go.
It's not, yeah. Sorry, everybody. Please, I hope you guys didn't go out and buy this during this stream, because it's not. I will say I didn't dread reading it, but it doesn't ask anything of you. Like, you literally can turn your brain off. It's kind of a larger font for this size paperback. Maybe buy another line or two, and it's just nothing. It goes in one ear. Doesn't do a whole lot, doesn't make any emotions, runs right out. I flew through it. It just, I wouldn't even say I was bored. I was just like, I felt nothing.
Yeah. Yes. I agree.
Jake, does this fit like ebook or thrift shop for you?
Thrift shop, I'd say, just because I wouldn't recommend. It doesn't have any redeeming qualities, but it doesn't make me mad. It does. I don't think it should be destroyed. I just think it's,
I would just give it to a kid. It's where it belongs.
I wouldn't. I'd give a better book to a kid.
Yep. I've got a whole shelf of books I'd recommend to a kid over this.
Yeah. I've never done disc throwing. Oh yeah, we're supposed to ask our athletic experts down there.
Have you guys ever done disc throwing? Hurdles?
No, nothing track related. No.
Parallel bars?
It's
discus. I don't think I've ever met anyone that's ever done that.
That's the one where you hold it like backwards, like a frisbee. You kind of fling this way, right?
Show it again.
Discus, you go like,
no, put it away.
There you go.
What about the shot put?
They can bring the cover out again.
Do you guys ever shot put?
I probably did that in like elementary school, you know, when everyone
you
has
joke,
to try
you joke, Richard. Would you like to see my red wall shelf?
Shut your mouth, Levi.
You know what I would have liked to have seen at the Space Olympics is some soccer. Some World Cup soccer.
Can we go rest of this live stream without talking about the World Cup. Again, Nick's just baiting me, and I don't appreciate it.
They could have had like space soccer, like made it like Rocket League.
Yeah.
Ooh, I mean that would be interesting. Yeah, like like with jetpacks and stuff, like trying to knock the ball into like hovering goals in midair. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can like deploy people out of your ship in jetpacks to like have extra formations and all right, get rolling on a short story.
All right.
Mark was a long jumper, a triple jumper.
I could see that.
That checks
I did the
out.
triple jump in Mario a lot outside of Princess Peach's castle.
Yeah.
No.
Well, here we go. Water polo on alien sea creatures.
That would have been great.
See, they could have done things that would have at least been just. I think the reason why I picked this is just because, like, conceptually, you could do anything with it.
Yeah,
like there's so many things that's like that would be really cool. But it just wasn't.
Nope. Yeah, every opportunity missed.
And to answer your appeal, Richard, the only reason I actually can't show you my Redwall shelf is because it's my headboard for my bed. So I'd have to drag my computer all the way over to my bed and show you the headboard.
That's okay. Drag it. We don't care.
Oh my gosh.
It's his pillow. He sleeps on a bed. A pillow of Redwalls.
Pillow of Redwall, yeah.
Right there.
Or you don't want us to see your My Little Pony pillowcase, do you?
Oh my gosh.
It's Star Wars.
It's Star Wars. But not the cool. I used to have an old original like Star Wars sheet set from the 80s. It was so cool.
What did I have? I think I had Batman or something.
You got like probably like a Clone Wars cartoon one.
I actually, here's the thing. Well, hold on. Are we talking Clone Wars like Gendy Tartakovsky Clone Wars, or are we talking
I don't have a clue what I'm talking about.
The weird CGI Clone Wars?
Tim, I'm excited for that Conan show, by the way, the Gendy Tartakovsky.
Dude, it could go wrong, but I don't think it will because it's Gendy, and he already loves Robert E. Howard, so there's no way I could see him
to not change stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I could see him being like, I'll just do whatever I want. I think he'll yeah. Oh my gosh.
So many badgers.
I don't like badgers that much.
You've disappointed Richard's wife. What's the matter with you?
I'll snap a picture of it and send it to you, Richard.
He's lying, Richard. He's clearly lying.
Staged.
I don't think he has any Redwall books.
I don't even think he really reads them.
I don't think he reads them. His Redwall episodes are all the same. He's like, there was some little rodents were zipping around, and then these varmints came in, and they were like, hey. And then like badgers are cool, and we ate acorn stew, and then they found a mouse sword.
2 stories. He says there's 2 stories every episode. Yeah. There's something going on in the Abbey, and then there's an adventure.
Yeah, there's the A plot and the B plot. I need those varmints and critters. I need a chicken fried version of Redwall. Like, can we have one in the deep south? Takes place in like, I don't know, the Florida Panhandle or something. That'd be cool.
Gators and coons, is that what you're saying?
Exactly. These big alligators coming over, chomp the Abbey.
That'd be awesome.
My first girlfriend was disappointed in me when she thought I had Batman the Animated Series sheets. You know what? Dump her.
Batman the Animated Series rules, dude.
Does. I've got the set on Blu-ray, and I'm watching it through with my 8-year-old right now.
Nice.
Yeah, good riddance.
That's excellent.
Sam, are you in the chat too?
I got both of them. I'm locked in.
Nice. Look at this. He's a pro.
That's
his
right.
first live stream. This is his first time on EEBS, but he's a pro.
I was kind of worried. I'm like, I've never done anything live before. So
I thought you have. You've done stuff with Braden from Dad. Oh, that was recorded, huh?
Recorded. You can cut anything you want.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is all staying in. All those slurs you guys were dropping earlier, that's all staying in.
Right.
It's all going in the montage for next EEBS.
That's right.
Tao, I think. Well, Secret of NIMH's set on a farm, but I don't know if it's in the south or not.
Was it?
I think it's just like on a farm. They're like worried that their little burrow is going to be destroyed in the field.
Yeah.
Wasn't NIM a real place though? Like some kind of institute somewhere?
It was the lab where they got. Well, at least I'm remembering the animated movie. The book is different, but
okay.
That's the lab where the mice got their like sentient speech powers and stuff.
Thank you, Samuel Smith. I appreciate you, man.
Space slurs. Oh, you guys start talking about cartoons and Nick left.
Oh,
The resident get off my lawn old man left the group.
Too much of an adult.
Too many cute varmints, too many cartoons. Yeah. Secret of NIM is objectively better than Space Olympics in every single way.
Yeah, either version, book or movie.
Gosh, I need to watch that movie again. It's been a long time.
It's great. I think it's on YouTube for free.
Is it? Okay.
I'm gonna check right now. I know it was for a while because I was like, "Hey, I should watch that again." That was a great.
They kept saying that Don Bluth was going to make a Dragon's Lair movie, like a fully animated Dragon's Lair movie. Never happened.
Great.
It would have been awesome.
Minus the story, because Don Bluth can't tell a story to save his life.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, whoa! You take that back.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. What was your favorite narrative thrust of the American Tale?
The American Tale is a classic. Not my favorite Don Bluth, though.
All right, Land Before Time, I'll give you. That's like
Land Before Time's epic.
Perfectly good. Like kid leaves, leaves his home, comes back. But Rockadoodle makes absolutely no sense.
Fair.
Right?
Oh my gosh, that
Pebble
movie's
and the Penguin. I'm not seeing it. Don Bluth is great when he's an animator and not in charge of the story. He's had a couple of successes with like Anastasia or like American Tail when it's based on history and he can't deviate too far.
Yeah.
My next novella is a love letter to Tim and Redwall. Wow.
You guys are all like, oh my gosh, Tim, you need to do your own version of Redwall, but where there's gnarly barbarian rats and stuff. I did. It's in my book Nesh, which you guys clearly haven't read yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do want to read that though.
Prima donna.
Just saying. I'm just saying, so many people are like, Tim, write your own Redwall. I did.
All right. So what's it got in it, Tim? What are the animal races? Is it like Redwall stuff?
It's really only one race. It's these evil, demonic, barbarian space rats from another dimension that infest a spaceship and kill all the people that are investigating it.
I have read that story. I've read that story bloody twice. That's
You
not
have?
Redwall.
That is not Redwall at all.
my
What are you
God.
talking about?
It's just
Space
demon
rat.
rats. That's the demon rats. You barely see them. They're only at the end. It's about this crew. You haven't made a Redwall pastiche.
You haven't pastiched at all.
No. I read. Yeah, it's because it's not in there, Steph-Rose. He's lying. Tim, all he does is lie. God.
I'm going to go back to reading my Frank Frazetta magazine. That's okay with you guys.
Thanks, Kyle. We'll see you.
By the way, this thing is insane. It's got the freaking Hildebrandt brothers did a comic book.
Hold on. Let's
issue.
blow you up.
It's ridiculous. It's not even like their usual style. It's like more cartoony and spacey.
It's very
and
cartoony.
weird.
Tim, are you a big comic guy?
I'm not a huge. I read comics every once in a while, but I'm not huge into comics.
What kind?
Right now, I'm just
art's
only. Right now, I'm only following the new Conan comics. That's about it.
You're not a Star Wars comics guy?
No, so ironically, I'm wearing a Star Wars comics T-shirt, but no, I need to get into those.
This is a good question. You can answer it if you want to, Tim.
I'm not even going to respond to that.
Just underneath the rat's collarbone.
Tim should do a Redwall story. He should do one.
Yeah. Tim, let me know if you want to collab on that.
Okay.
I got some ideas.
Okay.
Looks like people dig the Redwall, Tim. You need to finish it. I don't care if those books are 900 pages apiece.
They're not 900 pages. I will. It's taken me a while just because, there's so much other stuff I want to do, and everyone.
Have you started Legend of Luke yet?
I have not. I need to. That's the next book I'm going to do. I'm reading
excited
NIFT.
for that one.
I'm reading NIFT right now. Once I finish NIFT, I'll get to Legend of Luke.
Legend of Luke and Long Patrol are my favorite. We were a little lukewarm on Long Patrol, but I always liked the buddy venture.
Oh no, I liked Long Patrol. I thought there were things about it that were like a little weird, but I really liked Long Patrol. I didn't read Legend of Luke as a kid, so I have no idea what it is going into. Aside from the fact that Martin comes back, but I don't know anything else beyond that.
It's sick. It's really cool.
Nice.
I'm excited for you.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
Nick, what's new in sleeves?
Sleeves is old. It's never new.
Nick doesn't read new things. Come on.
Yeah, what's wrong with you people?
Yeah.
What's the newest thing you've read, Nick? Like that you've used on your channel, as far as like modern?
Oh, hold on. We want to see
it's like
that.
not on my channel. Some Lust Doll.
Oh my goodness. Are they bathing in champagne? Is that what that was?
Hell yes. What did you ask me, Jake? What's the last thing I read? I'm sorry.
Newest.
What's like the most modern thing you've read for your channel? If you mostly read old stuff, like do you stop? Do you have like a cutoff point where if you're like, oh, it's 90s, like I won't do it, or
usually if it's past the 90s. But I did read Terrence Leahy's book.
That's right. Yeah, the indie published stuff.
Suit Up podcast guy. Yeah, I've read. Yeah, so I've read Tim's stuff and Levi's and Terrence's.
Mm-hmm. Mark will finish your short story soon. He's been going through Weird Frequencies.
Oh, nice.
Who did the cover art for Lust Doll?
I don't.
Don't you love how we went from
Red Wall to Lust Doll? Yes,
Wholesome awesome. Red Wall to Lust Doll.
I don't know. It could be Robert Bonafil. I don't know.
Take the cover off Space Loops and put Lust Doll inside.
Your short story, though, Nick, in Weird Frequencies, I really did like. And I say this totally complimentary, but I was reading it. I was imagining an episode of Jackie Chan Adventures.
I don't know what that is.
He has no idea what that is. It was a fun cartoon from the early 2000s. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, but like every episode was like that, where Jackie would like do some Indiana Jones antique dealing, and then it would all usually end up, especially in season 2, with all the different like portals opening up to the other realm. Like demons would come through.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool.
There were magic talismans that gave people different powers. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
I wonder. The second season, they were looking over like all these different relics that would open up portals to these different like Chinese demons that would come through, and yeah, it reminded me a lot of that in a good way. Like I love that show as a kid. So,
wow! I wonder if people thought that that's what I was doing.
Probably not, because they know you and they know you've never watched Jackie Chan Adventures.
That's true.
There was also a lot more drugs and adult content in your story than there was in the TV PG for violence Jackie Chan Adventures.
Oh my gosh, that would have been amazing though if Jackie Chan ripped out someone's throat in the middle of an episode of Jackie Chan Adventures. Oh my gosh,
Mark hasn't read it yet.
Oh my gosh.
No, Rob, we haven't started yet. You're good. Right on time. I'm about to start
Let's do the entire.
We can just run it back. Yeah.
Let's do the entire plot of Space Olympics over again. Just
chapter 1.
Live reading, lads. Let's go. Chapter 1.
I'm out. Sorry, I'm out.
I just remembered that Redwall book I need to read.
Yeah, exactly.
No spoilers. Hey, so maybe we'll start with our guests here. What do you guys have going on at your channel? What are you guys going on? What's going on in life? Tell everybody about your channel. Tell everybody what you do, and if you any upcoming things. There's everybody in the chat and everybody watching this. If you haven't, these guys are producing some fun content. Go first, the Dread Pirate.
Yeah. So hi guys, thanks for having me on. First off, it's great. I've tuned into EEBS and watch all your guys' channels. So I do Dread Pirate books, like my name says, and so that's kind of just whatever I want it to be. It's mostly book reviews, but I do some movie stuff. I try to do everything through the lens of a writer. And so like when Jake produced Weird Frequencies, that was really cool. And it got me kind of bending my channel that direction of like because a lot of people in this sphere of booktube are writers, like what can we learn from some of these old pulp stories? So that's kind of what I've been aiming toward. I've actually got a video coming out in 20 minutes on The Shootist. So it analyzes both the John Wayne film and the book that it's based on. So the book is an Arizona author. That's where I'm from. And he taught at where I went to college. And it's a fantastic adaptation. Or no, it's a fantastic book with a terrible adaptation. The John Wayne movie I'm not a big fan of, but book's really cool. Shows a really good example of an anti-hero. So that's kind of what I go over in my video. But yeah, I'm just around. So Dread Pirate Books here, and then over on Instagram, I'm Bradford Ellington, author. So
well, that's not all.
Oh yeah. So I've
some
published a few things. Yeah. Those are two Minotaur, like dark fantasy stories that follow a character and then named Valen. The second book brings in dwarves, and so it's my take on a fantasy setting. The first one's all a Minotaur's descent into a labyrinth, and then that other one is a short story collection. It's kind of a proof of concept for some scary stories I wrote a while back.
Nice. Check them out, Dread Pirate Books and Barely Human.
All right, yeah. So I don't know, what do I do? Mostly science fiction. But I've been kind of branching out recently. Mostly book reviews on my channel. It's Barely Human 77, all one word. You'll find it. Yeah, I would say I mostly read, like, I started off reading all kind of like 60s, 70s science fiction. But yeah, I have been branching out recently. Trying to pick some unique stuff and push myself a little bit. But recently I wrote a book too. So here, I'll show you. I think the cover turned out really nicely.
Nice.
We got a full
Sweet
wrap around. But yeah, it's kind of like, nice. You got one. It's like in the style of those, I would say, in terms of its like length, and it's a social science fiction book about kind of isolation and addiction, and so a little bit of a darker, I don't know, undertone than the Space Olympics. But yeah, I don't know. So give it a look if you want. You can go to like just look Forbidden Anesthesia on Amazon. But
is it linked in your channel as well?
Oh yeah, on all my recent videos, and linktree.com/forbidden anesthesia if you want. So yeah, you'll find it. It's just linked on all my new content.
Did you guys start your channels because you had written books? Or did you start the channel to talk about books?
Yeah, it was just something like, for me, it was a creative outlet to do something else other than write for a little while. And like, I was reading through the lens of a writer all the time, trying to see what tricks authors use and incorporate them into my own. And I was like, well, I might as well try recording myself and putting my thoughts up like video essay style. And then I found like this corner, I found Jake's channel and Tim's and yours, Nick. And that was like, okay, these guys all kind of seem to think the way I do. And yeah, I kind of started like stealing things and going through making my own videos just of whatever I read.
Mm-hmm. Mine is definitely less elegant. I would like read everything, right? And then I'm like, I've totally forgot the book a week later. So I was like, I want to remember these books. I want to have like my own kind of notes on it. And I already took notes on all my books that I read. So I was like, I'll just spend an extra little bit kind of writing a little summary of what I like about the book, what I think about the book. But yeah, and then I guess the book writing came a lot later. I would say I've been doing like 2 years of weekly Saturday postings, but I just started doing the book like 10 months ago. So that was later. I was like, I read so much, I got to give writing a shot. So
that's cool. So this inspired you to start writing.
Yeah, I never wrote anything before this. I wrote like a short story in college, like for fun one time, and that was it. So I'm not going to say that my book is the best book ever. It's kind of funny when you talk about like inspirations, you know, I'm sure you guys get it. It's like, I'm not like those inspirations, but it's definitely, it's polished. I would say I put a lot of heart into it.
Mm-hmm.
You self-published it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It just came out like Saturday.
Came out on Saturday. Yeah, I tried. I applied to like 80 publishers, but no dice. Maybe the next one.
That's cool that you sent it out though.
Yeah, that was nice. It took like so long, which kind of sucked. I don't know, like, if you guys have tried. I don't know if Brad, you've got, if you did like a traditional publisher for any of your stuff, or if you.
No, mine's all on Amazon too. I'm working on a novel that I want to really try and get traditional published, and so, but no, I'm just I more just like did it to like say like, hey, I can do this, and then maybe that would like help my brain a little bit of like, okay, like let's just go for this. And yeah, Sepros, what did he write? Yeah, that it is definitely a lonely profession for sure. I don't know. So profession would imply that you got paid, but it's a lonely pastime, and so finding this corner of
it's a lonely money sink.
Cool. Yeah,
I think it's cool. I get spammed a lot on my Facebook of people, of authors putting their books out, and they don't say anything, and they don't participate. They don't do anything. So I think it's really cool when people are in the community and they make videos and you can see that they care, and that makes me want to read their books more. That's why I was curious, because I was like, which one inspired you? Did you start the channel to help spread the word of your book, or was it the other way around? Either way, being a part of the community is a huge part of it. It's very important, and it shows people that you care. It makes people want to check out your book more, I think.
Yeah,
that's 100% true.
It's better than, trying to put yourself out. I feel like on social media, like at least this, I can be honest about what I'm putting out, because everything I put on my channel like is really my thoughts. Whereas with Instagram, I'll post when I like actually do something, but I'm not the guy who's gonna post to drive follow engagement and stuff like that. I just it's not me. But here it feels more authentic.
And people get to know you too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy's interesting. He's got some interesting takes. He reads some of the same things that I read. Thinks some of the same things. I want to see what his book reads like.
Yeah.
That's
well,
cool.
it's also the audience for your book. The word kind of loses its meaning, because I think you guys are the same way on the top three here. Like I think I've gotten 2 people requesting to send me their novel this week. Never heard of these people in my life, don't know them. And so I wonder if it's just people that go through and like, oh, here's a channel. I'd love to send you a copy of my book. I love your stuff. I love this particular video. Which is fine. Reach out. That's great. And every time I turn them down, I'm just like, I appreciate it, but no thanks. But Sam, when you texted,
I was like, I emailed you a week ago.
You emailed me.
You talking about me?
Yeah. No. I'm not talking about you.
I'm kidding.
Because when you did it, I'm just like, oh, heck yeah, I'm buying that. Because it's one thing when it's like, yeah, I'll read something that my friend wrote 100%. You know what I mean? And so it's just different. It's a whole different thing. Because then you're not, I don't know. Even when we made Weird Frequencies last year, I don't think any of us had like massive delusions of like, wouldn't it be great if a publisher picks this up and it blows? We're just like, we want to write something for our friends. We want to do something cool with our friends. And it was just, it's different, I think.
Yeah. And if you're not having fun with it, people can tell. Like this seemed like, so bringing it all the way back, this seemed like something that a parent was doing to be nice for their kid, right? And how it turned out. But like, you can just tell so many people in Weird Frequencies are having fun with what they were doing.
It was some of the most fun I've had writing stories. And like, it hasn't been the case for the new one, just because we're tackling it in a different kind of way. But we were having so much fun, like sharing the notes back and forth and stuff for Weird Frequencies. Because like I remember, Jim or Levi would post something, and we would be like, "Oh my gosh, this is a cool idea!" This, and this, and it was like this really fun community kind of thing, just like cobbling that book together. And I'd never experienced anything like that before. And so the fact that we had so much fun making it, and then, you know, after the fact, we have people like Austin from Eternal Reading jumping on and being like, oh, by the way, I started making more videos on my channel because I read Weird Frequencies. I'm like, holy crap, that did this? So, like, us just having fun and throwing a bunch of story ideas around is now getting people to make their own videos and also focus on, you know, reading and creative writing and all these kind of things. It's awesome. And I want that to keep going. So, yeah, it's crazy when you're this involved in this kind of community that we have going. And I love to see it.
Yeah, this is so cool. And this is how stuff gets legitimate, right? Like everything starts off indie. Like I think the whole indie versus traditional is kind of silly of like, if you make a publication, then it's a real publication, right? Okay. Like you guys have given so many different authors like a way to get out, to like break through and share their voice. And I think the like communication back and forth is really cool too. Like, I don't know, you said that immediately made me think of like when Lovecraft would like write letters to everybody that he was publishing Weird Tales with. And it's like, yeah, they probably felt the exact same way. You know, I mean, I don't have any delusions about that level of success, but it's still like cool to be like, just do what they were doing. And if it turns out, that's great, you know?
I think one thing too, I'm sure you would all agree with, that's cool about the writing process is like, I think that at least growing up, I just, you know, you read books and you're like, okay, this is written by some brilliant person who's dedicated their entire life to writing, and, you know, they've been trained in college and stuff like that. And then you kind of like, I don't know, but you learn that it's like, it's really not like that. And it's about a lot more about commitment and like, I don't know. I'm not saying that, you know, I wrote like the best book of all time, right? But I think that I think anyone in this chat, anyone that reads as much as like any of us do, you can write a book. You got a story, and it's never been easier because like I spent, you know, $0 in the creation of my book. You know, I bought a cover and stuff like that, but the barrier to entry, and I think like the personal satisfaction you get, especially if you've got like some sort of personal meaning in your own book, it's well worth it, I would say.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I got the way that I decided I wanted to do it was my friend at Captain Samuel Sigils. He's a war veteran, and he was like, oh, I want to write a book, and he wrote a book, and I read it. I was like, damn, that's really good for someone who's just never written before. You know what I mean? And I was like, I feel like I can do that then. But I think you just need to see someone do it, and you can do it yourself. It's not rocket science. You know, none of us are these like perfect authors or anything like that.
Does it kind of feel that way for like YouTube as well? You guys up top, like, you know, going in channel creation, like you see it done and you're like, okay, like for me, that was it. I finally found this corner where I was like, this doesn't feel like too far off of what my own thoughts are going on in my head. So I feel like I could do that.
What do you mean as far as inspiring to have us do channels?
Yeah, like what was the tipping point for you guys to like create something, or what made you feel like, okay, I can do this, instead of like, oh, these are professionals or people with like years of experience, training, technical knowledge?
Yeah, I don't know. When I started, I knew that I didn't know a lot. And the only reason that I started was because I enjoyed the Paperback Warrior podcast, and they had stopped doing it at the time. And I was like, I just wanted to hear about it. And I was like, well, I can talk about this. I mean, I'm just learning, but I'll talk about my process of learning about this stuff and just share it. So that's why I started. So I was never coming in like I'm going to be some expert or something, obviously.
Yeah. Right, but that's why so many people don't. Is it's just like, oh, I feel underqualified, or, you know, who am I to write a book or start a channel or, you know, put an anthology together, and then you do it and you're like, okay, yeah, it's definitely hard, and there's like more to it than you thought, but it's also like easier to just pick up and do.
Yeah, always just start. All those all the Pulp Fiction and all the genre fiction writers, I mean, those were like working class people. Those were people with jobs, you know. Then they even the ones who are like, I'm just going to be a writer, like Robert E. Howard, right?
Yep.
Like he had nothing. He was just writing stories.
He didn't even graduate high school.
They were like, yo, you got to get a job, man. You got to stop doing this, right? So he was just a regular guy. And now, I mean, look at it. Look at what he created. It's amazing. He was just a regular person. You don't have to go to college to do this. You just gotta love it and do it and try.
Gene Wolfe creating the Pringles can. He was like an engineer. Then he wrote that, so he's doing that before work every day.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Boy, I hate the Pringles can.
Just
Take it up
because
with
your hands
Gene.
are massive and they can't fit inside.
That is true. How do I get it?
You need to do that thing that the kids are doing now where they 3D print the big, long Pringles scoop thing that you slide in and then pull out the chips. You seen those?
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
that, yeah.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.
Burning question: who's Nick's next celebrity guest? I watched that interview twice. That was freaking awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Thanks.
Have you seen it, Sam?
No, who is this?
Nick interviews Paul freaking Giamatti.
Okay, how did you swing this?
Yes, regale us, Nick.
Oh,
I don't know. I
Like
just
some
found
kind of
a way.
NBA thing where he can't say.
Yeah, I was, you know.
They were hanging out in a dirty magazine shop together, and then Nick looked over and said, "Wait a second, I know you."
I notice your sleaze book is as big as mine.
he signed it into yeah. That's exactly it.
Yeah, yeah.
42,000 views. Woo!
Yeah.
Heck
That's
yeah,
awesome.
man.
Dang.
That's freaking awesome.
42,000 views, and now not a single copy of Purloining Tiny is left on this earth
Yeah.
for sale.
Oh man. Yeah, I got ripped off again.
Are you serious? You're
You
not
know
getting
what-
yours?
No. You know what is total crap in the book buying world? And I'm sure that there's other people who do this also. Actually, you know what? My wife wanted Chelsea Wolfe tickets, and the same thing kind of happens when you go to buy tickets to a concert. There is a third party who says they have the tickets, who says they have the book. They do not. You order it, and then they go find it somewhere else. So they just charge an exorbitant amount, right? So you're like, okay, this is the only one there is, $70 for this book. They don't actually have it. So after you order it, they have to like go find it and try and order it. So then they're like 2 days later, like, oh, I can't find your tracking number. I think they lost it. And then I was like, what are you talking about? And I went in and read the reviews because I was in a hurry when I ordered it. And the reviews were all like, this person doesn't have any books. They're just charging high prices and going and ordering it after you order it.
Gosh.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah.
At Pulp Fest, I'm going to go to every single table and ask them if they have a copy of Purloining Tiny. And I don't care how much it costs. I'm buying Nick a copy of Purloining Tiny, damn it.
Well, Virgil already said he's gonna read it and send me his.
Oh,
Virgil's a sweetie.
yeah, he
Virgil's
is.
a sweetie. Virgil is the sweetest, probably. Ugh.
It's messed up.
I wonder if that happened. No, my drill of joy went missing in the mail. That's what happened with me.
I can't believe that, too, because it's not like it's a super duper rare book or anything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I think it was after the video came out that it all went.
Yeah.
And you checked like local bookstores too, or do you just mostly look online at this point?
No, yeah, there's no one had it locally.
I always call local places first before I buy anything online.
I
If you have a local place nearby.
Yeah, I was gonna say my local bookstore, bookstore is a little hole in the wall, so I don't have much chance there.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
he played the
100%.
Rhino like 10 years ago. We can forgive him for that.
No kidding. Yeah, that interview is go watch that. Anybody who hasn't watched that interview on the Book Graveyard, it's incredible.
I knew it all too, every genre. I could throw it, all that science fiction that I didn't know. But I mean, like the Ori hit and stuff when you get into the sleeves and the long arm, and you're like what is happening here?
He knows all of it. Yeah,
yeah, it was incredible.
Uh-oh. I'll let you borrow it. You have to give it back, but I'll let you borrow it, Jay.
Poor Jayford's been flim-flammed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're a middleman your own book and don't tell anyone.
I know a guy. Of course I know him.
Here's me. Oh man.
He should start a channel. He's not doing anything, right? He's got
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mentioned it. I was like, you'd be awesome at this.
Yeah. Anything else, gentlemen? What do you two have going on your channel, Nick and Tim?
I have the Pulp Fest video where one of the organizers happens to live in the same city, so he came over to the house and I interviewed Jack. So that will be coming out. I have a conversation about Pulp Fest and the history of it, and he tells the story, and it's pretty dramatic, actually. It's pretty cool. And that will be the next one. And then I have a couple of reviews like Operation Neptune.
Heck yeah.
And one of the Parker books. And then we have the next EEBS, which will be on my channel. Do you want me to talk about that too? Yeah, let's talk about that too. Okay, so the next EEBS it's going to be a horror one. We're going to do the Spirit.
Let me make you big. Here. Buy it now, folks, because it's gonna be gone in like
buy
5
it now.
minutes.
Well, what's cool about this is it's on the Internet Archive.
Oh, nice. So
it's free on Internet
Who's
Archive.
The author?
Nina Romberg. I don't know anything about it. It wasn't too fat. Those old horror books are kind of fat from the 80s. And it was affordable. Well, it was. And it was free bonus. And our guests are going to be Alex from the Bookubus and Will Erickson from the Paperbacks from Hell.
Heck yeah. That's going to be awesome.
So to answer the earlier question, that's the next big guest that Nick is having on his channel.
Yes.
He's been on the channel before, too.
That's true. He has.
But Bookubus has not, right?
No.
That's awesome.
That's what I got.
Nice.
And if you want your official Pope Fest t-shirt, this guy's got you covered.
I recorded footage of me printing it. I'm going to put it in the Pope Fest video.
Are you doing the t-shirts again this year?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice. Oh, that's a good idea.
But then if they don't, then I got a stack of 2022 shirts. You never want to put the year on your shirts.
Masking tape and a magic marker.
Yeah. There's one copy left on eBay, and it's in Canada.
It's mine. You guys have started your own cutthroat economy. Pulp books. We're gonna and it's gone.
It's the problem. This is an expensive hobby. It's like books are cheap, but when we watch everybody's videos and we're like, oh, that sounds good. I got to get that. Oh, that sounds good. And then if you don't beat everybody, yeah.
You talking about the prices of your books in every single video you've done, Jake, is like the most pointless thing ever, because people will go online 2 minutes after the video is over, and that book will be like $15 on eBay.
It didn't used to. You're right. I probably should just cut that out, shouldn't I? Because it used to make sense. Because if when I had 500 people watching my videos, it would make sense. Yeah.
You can find it online for $5 to $7 if you weren't a loser.
If you hurry. Yeah. No, Pulp Fest is the end of July.
End of July, start of August.
month and some change.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually thought about that. Because I've thought about starting a Patreon, but I wouldn't do anything with it. Like I would purposefully not there's no extra videos just because it's like I don't want to ever put anything behind a paywall. Some people do, fine, whatever. I don't think I'd ever do anything like that. So everything would be free to everybody. It would just be people, but because I do get people messaging me like, hey, how can I support the channel? I love what you do. How can I support the channel? It'd be just for that. But that would be a good idea, to give people a heads up. Like, hey, just so you know, this is really good. You should buy it now because it's going to disappear here in a second. Yeah, insider trading.
No, Jake, you should start a Substack, and that's where you put your own stories.
See, I'm not that fast of a writer. Yeah.
See,
your channel was grown enough that I bet you have an audience by now. I bet you people would go in for your stuff.
The hobby gets a lot cheaper if you're willing to read e-copies of books.
True.
I will say. I feel like that's the cheat code no one talks about because everyone in BookTube is so obsessed with the physical copies. But if you don't mind it, you don't have to own it. You can rent it or you can get it from a library or something, It's nice.
But they're your trophies. What are you talking about?
Richard,
I gotta have them behind me.
You can buy it if it's good. That's what you can do.
I've sold one book in my life.
Really?
I don't like selling them. I'll trade them in if I have duplicates that
was
nobody
it Space
wants.
Relations?
I've sold Space Relations. And I did it for a video to make a book haul from it, and I regret it.
Oh, that's right.
And that book sucks, but I regret not having it now. I'm just so now I'm looking for it to buy that stupid book, and I'm not going to pay the prices there. I'm not going to pay $500 for it.
I can give you yours back if you like.
No, because that's yours. Because these are meant to be given to. That's what these books were. They're you bought a book back in the day, and then you pass it around to your buddies, and that's what it's for. I can't. Some people sell their books. It's fine, no judgment. But I'm I can't do it, and I hate it.
I don't either.
Working as always, Brian.
No, that cracked me up. Jay actually sent me a message too, saying that Brian was talking about some book that he has, a whole series. He was talking about it on a stream, and then Jay was like, "Yeah, I got a really good deal. I just got the whole series delivered. I bought it online." And then he looked, and it was from Brian. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, but news from the guild again.
I was laughing at that one.
I know I got behind.
Dude, it's real though. The smell of these books with the binding or whatever they use, love it.
Yeah,
it's going away too. Found the newer stuff, even the stuff that's 15 years old, doesn't use the same glue and it doesn't smell the same.
Yep.
Yeah,
it doesn't smell at all.
It's where's all the acid? Where's that acid smell?
Yeah.
Where's the poison?
I want this to smell like cigarettes and hands.
Yeah. People would stick these things in their back pocket, to read on the bus or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Some nice 70s Wrangler sweat in there.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Which is why Weird Frequencies will always be the trade paper, this mass market paperback size. Yeah.
Stumpy sized. Is that what it is?
No, they're not Stumpies.
We can go Stumpy if you want.
No, you imagine how fat that thing would be if we went Stumpy.
Fat Stumpy.
I'd love it.
Make a Stumpy.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Yeah, me neither.
I like what Jake said. If you have books and you don't want to send them to your friends, take them to your used bookstores because that will make your used bookstore survive longer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. But some people do it. I don't mind some booksellers, to be honest. Some booksellers are filling a need because they're some of these people that do want these old paperbacks or older vintage books, they can't access them where they're at. There's no bookstores around them. And so that's cool. But then there's some of them who are just just hiking the price up and inflating the price themselves, and I don't know.
They figured out people like it. It's a hobby now.
Yeah.
Like
they don't even have the books.
But they don't even have the books. Bastards. Yeah. It'd be his old moldy stock. Yeah, that's what we need. We need some paper that we need the page. You got to read it carefully. If you crack the spine, those pages are falling out like leaves.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen.
We should have figured out a way to give like colored what are they called? The text block, like the colored text blocks, the weird frequencies. All of it would have been awesome. We should figure out how to do it for Out of the Void.
I think you just paint it. You physically paint it.
I know, but like people,
you don't want to do it. Is that what you're saying?
I was saying
I know that's how they do it, but I don't want to do it. But we should do it, Jake.
I think we could do it.
Never mind.
Oh wait, you want to order all of them to our houses?
No, that's not what I was saying.
Them?
No, he means like print them that way.
Like they're pre-colored is what I was saying. I thought it would have been cool. As a throwback to how all the the edges were painted back in the. Never mind.
Oh, this one was great. Does KDP offer?
I don't think they do.
I doubt it.
I was just throwing stuff out there.
Let's find out.
Sometimes, guys, I say things and they don't really make sense. I just want to talk.
Clip that.
Well, that's why you have a YouTube channel.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, I would love a do-si-do weird frequencies. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, where you flip it over.
Yeah.
Nice.
They do the groundwood. I'm gonna for the next one. I'm gonna order one in groundwood just to see what the difference. See if it's noticeable. I don't like how they said it.
That's what Mad Maze is, Jake. If you want to look at my copy of the book I sent you, it's like it just feels like a rougher, thicker. Like I printed this thing as cheap, so it doesn't even have a back cover. Like this is super short, and it's got like a. I don't know,
it is more textured. Yeah,
there's a cheap feel to it.
Wait, so what is it? I see that on KDP. What is the groundwood?
It feels like it's not even as nice as like printer paper. It's like I can kind of hold it up to the light and it's kind of yellowed almost now. And this copy's only a couple years old, but like,
is it cheaper to like?
Yeah, I just picked like their cheapest option when I was going through like putting it together.
Is it like the hot dogs of paper?
Yeah,
just all the random crap left over and they shoved it in there.
Probably, it
That's
probably actually is pulp. Yeah.
That's a good idea. However, this is how fat Weird Frequencies is.
Yeah.
And Out of the Void and Retrograde Horror are going to be shorter or fatter. So we're already getting to that too chunky.
Just want to say it's not my fault. My story was the shortest in Out of the Void.
True.
You're just gonna have to put out more then. Just more editions. Did everything. Multiple volumes. Start a book club, like what was that where they would like mail it to you, the like sci-fi?
Yeah, the science fiction book club.
Yeah, like a monthly subscription.
Yeah, these editions.
Yeah,
nice stumpy hardcover editions.
Put that one away though.
Sorry, trauma. I know. Here, hold on. Here's a good Paul Anderson. Hey, Night Crusade. It's a great.
That felt good. That feels good. Also, Brad, you're in the next. You're in Out of the Void.
Yeah.
So look forward to that, everybody.
I'm excited for it. Yeah, it was. That was when I was thick into my rewatch of the Twilight Zone, and I wrote that story. So if you like Twilight Zone episodes, you might enjoy it.
Nice. What's your favorite episode?
Man,
don't answer him. He's about to judge you super hard.
Tells me what kind of man you are.
All right. What's the I can't recall the title off the top of my head, but it's the one where the woman keeps traveling all over the country. She's convinced the person's following her.
The hitchhiker?
The hitchhiker, yeah. And he's waiting by the side of the road at the end. That one was good.
Did you know that is a remake of an episode of Suspense, the radio program, and then Orson Welles is the hitchhiker in the Suspense episode.
Cool. So like back from his like time when he was doing like the Shadow and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'll have to check that out. What's it called? Suspense,
and that is also on the Internet Archive. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. That's fun. Yeah, radio programs are cool. Like I used to listen to cassette tapes of the Lone Ranger, like recordings in the like my grandparents' car and stuff. So yeah, that's fun.
I love them.
Do we have a potential month for Out of the Void? Soon.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Very soon. We're at the last bit of editing. There's just 2 more stories that need a little bit of tightening up. And then we're formatting, and then it's that process takes a while, getting it all nice and pretty, just because we're not like just uploading to KDP. It's like getting this size it's just a bloody nightmare for whatever reason, getting it all to work. But
we have all the interior art ready to go.
There is interior art, and it's a secret, so don't say it's.
I'm not. I wasn't going to. I was just saying.
But it's
who does your guys' editing?
Me,
Jake.
What do you use?
My giant head.
Wow, the best tool there is.
I will.
No, it was good.
I will for editing. I literally read it over, read the story 2 or 3 times, making notes. Then I'll go through a preliminary kind of overview request for rewrites or for changes or for getting clarification. Once it gets to a point where I see everything I see and we go back and forth with the author, I will run it through ChatGPT with very specific prompts, just to flag things. Basically, no changes. Don't touch anything. Don't tell. Don't talk. Don't talk to me about thematically. This would no. Very specific prompts.
No generative stuff.
Exactly, just to catch things that I might miss.
What do you use? Go ahead.
No, what's your question?
What do you use for like making the PDF? You know, like for that part of the element. Like, do you use like a specific tool? I'm curious because I haven't talked to anyone about writing really.
Oh, I do everything on Word, but
everything on Word. Okay.
But then I don't do the formatting.
Oh, okay.
So I kick it over to Nick. And are you going to change it or something, Nick?
I don't know. I've got to see what it looks like first.
Yeah.
You mean like the sizing of the margins and stuff?
Yeah, I know KDP or Kindle Direct Publishing is the Amazon print. They'll accept Word documents. The first one was something weird because Justin Bacalo from Fathom Press formatted the first one. And he said some wonky. Was it a PDF? I don't even think it was a PDF. It was some wonky file that I've never. I was like, "What the heck is that?"
I don't know. I turned it into a PDF.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I imported it into a vector art program, which is hilarious because it's not. But I could. Once I got it into the art program, I put it all on separate pages, and then I could do whatever I wanted to it. You know, and then I would just export the whole PDF, and I think that's what you sent in last time.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
I'm down, Richard. I am down.
We did get a cover, yes. I'm not going to talk about it yet because I still haven't messaged all the people that submitted covers.
But it's awesome.
It's freaking awesome. So soon, hopefully, it probably at this point I would be. It won't be before October. I know it won't be before. I did add your missing sentence. Settle down.
The man who is made of missing sentences.
So yeah, that sentence wasn't doing a whole lot of work there either, Sephiroth. But I put it in InDesign years ago. Maybe it was
heads up for anyone who wants to submit something to a future anthology. If you submit poetry, Jake will look it over once and then tell you, I don't know anything about poetry. Can you send this to Chris from Liminal Spaces?
Chris from Liminal Spaces is my editor. So he's editing my stories. It was essential. It was fine. It was fine.
It was fine. 2.5 out of 5.
But the covers are great. It's beautiful. It fits the tone perfectly. and we will reveal it very shortly once we have more information, once we get things plugged in. That is true as well. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to it. And then I got to start Retrograde Horror, so I got to do all that over again. I think this time I'm actually going to keep track of the hours I've put into this, because it is
considerable.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't have any hobbies anymore. I think I'll do hobbies in between anthologies.
Yeah, but
I'm like, I don't know how you guys have the time to do all this. I feel like I need a big old break after finishing my project. And you guys got kids too?
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, yeah, thankfully it worked out to do like the live stream tonight, but like I'm missing my son's swim meet, so I just got a text that he got first in his event.
Hey, so the real winners tonight.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, they discovered that he was born on a.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Tim.
It was a really bad. It was a really bad conversation of like, hey, I did not realize this was going to be on this day.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, but it worked out. It's 110 right now in Phoenix, and so to not go sit at an outdoor pool, is nice in the sun.
Are you in North Phoenix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You ever go to the Book Maze in Mesa?
No. Mesa's a little far. Usually, I usually hit up like Bookman's. Bookman's are my big ones.
Yeah.
Just start painting.
They still got that Fright Night for $150 or something. I think it was in there for years. I was like, no one's gonna buy this, dude. Mark it down.
Yeah.
Also, Keith, we want him to make more money. If he starts painting Warhammer, he'll be bankrupt within a week.
Yeah, then everything will be behind a paywall to feed his Warhammer addiction.
Exactly.
I ain't painting jack.
Though painting miniatures is fun. I can attest to this.
Oh, that's right. You're in Phoenix.
Yep. And North Phoenix also.
Oh my gosh. You guys could be neighbors. Rob could be right behind you.
Phoenix is so huge that the north side was like a whole other city from the south side.
It's like a lot of. I mean, you could drive
like
for
an hour away
to be in the city. Yeah, my sister lives an hour away from me and still lives in Phoenix.
Exactly, and the street to get there is probably just straight.
Yep,
just straight for an hour, one street.
Guys, we have to start over again for Braden.
All right, we got you. We got you, Dad. Hey. This has been a blast, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Sorry I made you read something that sucked.
It didn't suck. It was just for kids.
Great.
I was glad I had somebody to talk about it with. If I had read it on my own, that would have been the sad part.
I will say, I was like, can I make a review out of this on my channel? Yeah. No, I don't think so.
There's nothing there. I mean, you're welcome to do it, but date of the next show again?
That's still up in the air.
Oh,
I think I know what day it is, but I don't want to say. I just want to double check before we put it out there.
We'll all post about it as soon as we know. I'm commenting from inside press.
Yeah, Rob's getting all Lost Highway. I'm in your house right now, Brad.
Oh, when this is done, I need to go check out and see what that hook scratching noise is.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, fellas. Have a wonderful evening.
Yeah,
thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
There was a book. All right. Hitting the end stream. Smile and wave awkwardly for 14 seconds.